The appreciation of the poem Have You Earned Your Tomorrow by Edgar Guest. When writing the appreciation of the poem, one must follow an outline which consists of the title, the poet, the theme, the style, your opinion, and conclusion. The title, Have You Earned Your Tomorrow? The poet Edgar Albert Guest was an English-born American poet. He began his career at a very early age. He worked from his teenage years at the Detroit Free Press. He published over 11,000 poems in the newspaper. The simple language of his poems made him known as the people's poet. His poems were optimistic and encouraged the reader to ponder over living a better life. Have You Earned Your Tomorrow is one such poem. The theme. The poet wants us to introspect about the life we are living. The poet challenges us to think deeply about the way we are spending our time. The poet makes us realize the impact that we can have to change the world, one good deed at a time. The poet knows that his questions will force a change in us by motivating us to find the better versions of ourselves. Style. The poet uses a simple style that asks several rhetorical questions. The poem has 16 lines in 4 verses. The rhyme scheme of the poem is AABB, CCAA, DDEE, FFAA. The figures of speech in the poem are rhetorical question and alliteration. My opinion. The poet is optimistic and encourages us to evaluate how we are using our lives. He asks probing questions to us to evaluate if we are kind and helpful to those we encounter and pass every day. He asks us if we are wasting our days, because when God evaluates us, then He will give us another day if we have spent our days usefully. My favorite line is, Have you earned your tomorrow by what you did today? It means that God will give us a longer life if we are using it fruitfully. The conclusion. The poet writes in simple language to reach out to everyone as he asks probing questions to us about whether we are using our lives for the benefit of others. He wants us to be kind, optimistic, and helpful to those we interact with and those we encounter. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Do like, share, and subscribe.